So as you'll have seen, it's looking to be a beautiful day. It's just coming up, it's just gone 7 in the morning. It's a Monday morning. Although it is forecast to be clear and sunny and fairly warm today, it is bloody freezing at the moment. And my fingers are so, they're frozen. The tips of my fingers and my thumbs are so cold. I should, in hindsight, have put my longer gloves on this morning, but hopefully when that sun gets a bit higher in the sky, it will warm up. As I say, it is supposed to be a warm day today. So obviously I'm back out on the bike. Last video, hopefully you would have seen, was the walk in the Lake District. But yeah, I'm back on the bike this morning and we are heading on the Friday Bridge ride. I was trying to think how long ago it was. I've only ever done this ride once, and it was probably, well, it was well over 2 years ago since I did it last time. But I'm heading down towards Somersham at the moment. I've obviously just come up through Fenton and Pidley. I'm going to head through Somersham to Chatteris, turn out of Chatteris and get on the road up towards Mainey. So it's kind of familiar roads that we've been on several times. But then, rather than sort of follow the road round to Mainey, I'm turning and going round to, I think it's called the 16-mile bank or 16-foot bank. 16-foot bank, I think it's called. And that's the dead straight road. There's a bend that turns onto it, and it's pretty much straight for about 15 miles all the way up to Friday Bridge. So as I said, it is a fairly scenic ride, this one, because it follows the route of the River Nene and the River Ouse through the fens, and then it comes back through Benwick, or sort of down to Benwick, and then right at the top of Puddock Road. So there's a lot of really dead straight roads on this ride. So I will spin you around. Hopefully the sun won't take too long to get up and start getting warm, because I've lost the feeling in my fingers at the moment, which isn't great because I'm trying to feather the brakes. But so I will get cracking on, put the pedal down, try and warm up a bit. I'll speak to you intermittently through the ride. I hope you enjoy this one, and I'll speak to you in a bit. I'll see you in a bit. See you in a bit. So I've gone through Chatteris and I've just crossed the A141, which, to be honest, this time in the morning it's 20 to 8. I thought that was going to be a lot busier, to be honest. So but I got over there quite quickly. So I'm now on the Maney Road. So Maney's straight down here. We're actually heading over that way towards Friday Bridge. I am starting to warm up, although my hands are still really cold, and my feet are starting to get cold as well. Bodily, I'm really warm, but yeah, the ends of my fingers are really hurting at the moment. Really uncomfortable. But the sun is getting a bit higher, and I can actually start feeling a bit of warmth off of it as well, which is nice. I am going to have to stop down here at some point and have a little tinkle, because that morning coffee is going through me like a Porsche at the moment. But yeah, it's going really well at the moment. The road out of the road into Chatteris, sorry, is that was really gnarly in places, and I couldn't really see because the sun was so low in the sky that I was struggling to see the road ahead of me. So I was taking it pretty easy along there, because I didn't really want to end up in any of those potholes or cracks. That's the thing with a lot of these fen roads, because there's drainage ditches each side, like this one. They tend to kind of fall away at the edges, where this one is. As I'm talking, I'm just kind of riding along the cracks on this one here. I guess it's just the kind of the way that the land is around here. But I don't know. But yeah, I mean, this is, apart from the odd crack, this is actually a really nice road surface. And from what I remember, the stretch that we're going to go up in a minute, I think that's equally as good. I know it's going to be busy. The last time I did this ride was a Sunday, so it wasn't too busy, but I know it's going to be busier today. Obviously because of the time in the morning, but I just wanted to get out quite early and kind of get back early. Mrs. B's on earlies today. I'm on a rest day, ironically, because I was off last week, but just the way the shifts fall, I'm off today and tomorrow, so I just thought I'd get up early when she got up and head out, knowing it was going to be a nice day. So anyway, I'm rambling, so I will spin you around again, and I will speak to you intermittently. Probably the next time I speak to you will be when I'm on that road going up to Friday Bridge and into Norfolk. Actually, it nudges Norfolk, so kind of skirts around the bottom of Norfolk before dropping out again back into Cambridgeshire. So yeah, so it's a double county ride today. So anyway, I'll speak to you in a bit. I'll see you in a bit. See you in a bit. So as I said, we're on this road now for probably about 15 miles. It started back there on that bend and it goes all the way up there with it's got a little kink in the middle, but apart from that it is pretty much straight. all the way into Norfolk. So I'm gonna get my head down, get my arse up and get on with it. I just want to try and I'm certainly not going to get into TT mode, but try and just get down here as quick as I can. So I'll speak to you in a bit. See you in a bit. See you in a bit. Still going, still on it. I think I can see my destination, Friday Bridge, ahead. So I'm pretty sure the road bends slightly up here, just at the end here. Well, it obviously bends at the end somewhere, but yeah, I don't think it's too far or much further along here. So I will stick you back on the bars, pedal on, get to the end of this road, and then hopefully it'll start getting a bit quieter. So I'll see you in a bit. See you in a bit. So you'll see I'm off that really straight road, fortunately, because it was actually getting a bit busy along there. I'm about 2 miles out of Friday Bridge. I'm just looking for the water tower, because it's got quite a distinctive water tower, but I can't actually see it at the moment. The roads are still quite busy because it's it's still fairly early. It's 9:15 now, so hopefully the kind of work traffic should tail off a bit, although I wouldn't expect it to be too busy out here, not out in the middle of the fens. The only normal work traffic you see out here tends to be tractors, but yeah, it's going well at the moment. I'm going to grab a bite to eat in a minute because I'm starting to get a bit hungry. I did have some bread with peanut butter and jam this morning, but that was a few hours ago now, so I've got some energy bars in my tube bag, so I'll grab some of those in a minute and have a drink. But yeah, really enjoying it. It's not been too difficult actually either. Bloody hell, sorry, I don't know why I'm all croaky. But no, I'm not finding it too bad at the moment. It is still a bit fresh. There's a cold breeze around the knees, and my hands have warmed up, but my feet are actually still pretty cold at the moment. But I'm sure I'll get warmer, because as I say, it's still fairly early. So anyway, I'll spin you around and I'll speak to you in a bit. I'll see you in a bit.
like it when the beats go.
So I've just negotiated the madness of March with its taxi drivers who clearly don't know where they're going, just crawling along at about 4 miles an hour and keep stopping, and some weird lady that just walks across the road in front of me just nonchalantly as if it was a stroll across her living room. And I've just negotiated the A141 back there again, so I'm now on the road to Benwick, and I've also very nearly choked on a fizzy cola bottle, but apart from that it's going really well. Yeah, it's oh god, this road is atrocious. Yeah, no, it is going really well. It is still quite cold. It's nice, it's bearable now. It was bloody cold this morning when I set off. I mean, my feet are actually still quite cold, but they're not too bad. It's just my toes, I can feel it. But yeah, anyway, but yeah, going really well. 38 miles in, so just down to Benwick now, and then the top of Puddock, so all the way down Puddock Road from the 40-foot bank. So I'll put you back on the bike because I want to get a drink, and I will speak to you again at the top of Puddock. So I'll see you in a bit. See you in a bit.
Hey, you do it so good, don't you stop. I like you like a lot, don't you stop. Hey, you do it so good, don't you stop. I like you like a lot, don't you stop. Don't you stop.
So we're on the 40-foot bank, that's Puddock Road down there, so we've just got that stretch now to go. Has been really good. I'm starting to feel it a bit now. My back's aching a bit and my neck's really stiff. And in case you're wondering why I have just switched my hat round the wrong way, it's not because I want to be all street and hippity-hoppity with the kids. It's purely because this is a new lid and I think it just sits a bit further on the front, which is good because it gives a bit more protection if I go sort of a nut the floor. But with the old lid, I used to wear my cycle cap and like pull the peak up, but I can't do it with this one. And I know that's probably why my neck's aching a bit, because I've been riding with my neck kind of up to see under the peak. I should have taken it off earlier, but I just didn't get around to it. But yeah, that's the reason. It's not because I'm trying to be trendy or trying to be a hipster or anything like that. It's just purely practicality reasons. So yeah, it has been a really good ride. I have actually felt it. I know that the training on the turbo is paying off, because it's not felt too bad actually. I mean, the conditions have been really good. There is a slight breeze, nothing too troubling, and I'm glad to say that I've seen that my average has hit 15 mile an hour, which isn't super quick by any means. You know, it's you know, a lot of people out there will be blowing that out the water literally, but for me that's pretty good, and I'm quite keen to kind of get that a bit higher before the coast to coast, because obviously I need to factor in those significant lumps that I'm going to be going over, and kind of make up the speed on the flats and the descents to try and keep my average speed at around sort of 15 or higher. That's kind of where I want to be. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have a quick drink, and then we are gonna head that way all the way back home. So thanks for joining me on this one. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. It is a route, as I say, that we've done before, but not for a couple of years now. I think it was well over 2 years since I did this route. So please, if you don't subscribe already, please subscribe and give the video a like, because it all helps the channel and helps the channel grow. If the YouTube algorithm notices activity on the channel and on the videos, it kind of promotes it. So yeah, give it a thumbs up if you like it. Obviously don't if you don't. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thanks very much for your support. I really do appreciate it, and stick around for the next one. I don't know where that'll be. I've got the Suffolk Spring Classic coming up in a couple of weeks' time. The weather is supposed to be pretty good. It's supposed to be pretty settled for the next week or so, so I'll be getting out somewhere over the next week or so. But yeah, wherever that is, hopefully you can join me on that ride, and I will see you on it. So I will stick you back on the bike, grab a drink, and get my arse down Puddock Road and get a coffee. So I'll see you on the next one. See you in a bit. See you in a bit.
Put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. Now let me see you put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. I might just have to go stupid. Hey. Just had to go stupid. Hey.